We are in the era of the 3 C's. The era of accelerated changes, overwhelming complexity, and tremendous competition. So how do we survive and succeed in such a business climate today? I would like to share with you 16 ways that have worked for us in our businesses, including UCC and its subsidiaries. Number 1, assess your efficiencies. And Mrs. Denton spoke to that as well. There are 5 ways in which this can be done. Know where your money is going, or rather where it's coming or going. Assess the products that are making money versus those that are lagging behind. Tying up your cash flow is just plain unviable. The question is, are you focused on your core business and are you doing it well? Sometimes we get bogged down in areas of the business that have nothing to do with the bottom line. I'm sure we're all familiar with that. And while these might be important, if they are draining your cash and you're forcing and indeed experiencing a downturn, you may have to make some tough decisions, ladies and gentlemen. And again, Mrs. Denton alluded to that, some tough decisions. The second way in which we can assess your efficiency is to evaluate and restructure your debt if necessary. Assess your debt burden. If less money is coming in and you're unable to service your loans, deal with this proactively. Thirdly, downsize, but only if you have to. Only if you have to. The aim is to increase productivity, and there are ways to do so without sending people home. You may want to consider cutting hours, having some employees work remotely, and that has become quite popular and acceptable these days. And cross-train your staff to do more than one role. But recognize that your staff is also feeling the downturn, and you want to take care of them, especially your best and most loyal talent. However, it's best to communicate difficulties so everybody shares the burden and can feel part of the effort to reduce overheads and can appreciate why certain projects may have to be put on hold or things have to be done differently. Fourthly, reduce inventories and overheads at any cost. Reduce the cost of your plant. There's always wastage. Conserve, conserve, conserve. Look for products that do not move or turn frequently and are tying up your cash flow in terms of the cost of material and labor. After all, wealth creation is not about having large amount of resources or an abundance of raw material. It's about the application of the creative imagination, especially in a knowledge economy that obtains today. Finally, cash flow is king. I think that was alluded to before as well. Be vigilant with your accounts receivables and be unapologetic about it. The second way that has worked for us in our businesses is expansion. Yes, this might be contradictory to everything that I've said before, but it isn't. The key is to cut back in areas that are not working or sucking cash. But where there are opportunities to diversify your revenue stream and expand your business, a downturn is as good a time as any to explore them, ladies and gentlemen. When times get tough, the first instinct usually is to expose yourselves further. But if you have done your homework and there's a market opportunity, go ahead and expand. As other businesses go under or pull back in the market, there might be gaps you can exploit. Go for it. At the University College of the Caribbean, we're in the process of exploiting an attractive opportunity in exporting educational services internationally. And this is an opportunity for Jamaica as we seek to position Jamaica as an international destination for investment in higher education and to attract international students from all over the globe. That's going to be happening in Jamaica for the first time on a commercial scale, and we're excited about it, the internationalization. Thirdly, market, and then more market. Market some more. Marketing is usually the first budget that gets cut during a downturn. But this is exactly when you should amplify your marketing efforts. The key is not to eliminate or cut back on marketing, but do it more efficiently. What is the return on your marketing dollar? Are you just throwing away advertising spend? Are you seeing real return? If you don't know the relationship between your bottom line and your marketing efforts, you're probably wasting money, ladies and gentlemen. Yes? The most positive relationship in your organization should be between your marketing and finance departments. And oftentimes, unfortunately, this is the most antagonistic. It shouldn't be. The answer is never to stop marketing your business, however. It is simply to keep abreast of what works and be efficient about it.